right, hello everyone, and welcome to Nuggets for Wisdom. And we hope you've been blessed by the things we've been sharing. And this one as well, we just hope that you would get something that would nourish and help your marriages and relationship. Today, we decided to just look at the circumstance we're in, the lockdown. How has the lockdown? What does it mean to us? How does it affect relationships at this time?
Well, lockdown, COVID-19, this is something that's never happened in our generation. I don't think we've ever gone through a situation worldwide where we were told not to do something or not to go out. So I think it's been tough and probably a two-edged sword in the sense that it's brought people together, but it's also created tensions. And I think that's actually the issue here.
Tensions, definitely. And tensions can make or break the relationship. So let's bring it down on what tensions have we faced and what is it that has helped us to overcome them or cope with
So I think initially when we started with, everyone should work from home, it sounded like a good idea because most people have said it in that way, that families were together, you get to see each other more. So in essence, it's a good thing in that way, but it's also created tensions because you're now constantly in each other's faces. So you're constantly in each other's spaces, which is before when you go to work, there's kind of space for you, and then you come back home to each other. So that's been the tension that's been created as a result.
And the good thing, like you said, is it exposes tension. But the truth is, sometimes the tensions are already there. The pressure is already there. The what we will call dysfunction is already there. But now we're in close contact within a confined space, so you can't run away from it. So I want us to say, okay, what is it that has helped us in those times not to allow those things that are negative to overwhelm our relationship?
So I think saying that it's important to say that before the COVID-19, the lockdowns, it's what's helped us is because we've created boundaries in our relationship, boundaries of how to manage disagreement, because there's always disagreements in every relationship. But we created over the years boundaries to manage that, to help us so that we don't destroy our relationship, if you know what I mean. So in essence, within this time, that has helped us as well. So things like you're not allowed to keep malice, you're not allowed to walk away from each other. Those kind of things have helped us.
Talking about boundaries, we're still in lockdown. We were at one of the stores yesterday and we had a disagreement and you got upset and you started talking to me. And let's take that for example. What boundaries do you think you exercised there, even though you were upset?
Okay, I was upset because we were having to make some choices on the things that we bought, and so the point is, even though I was upset, I knew by practice and by the help of God that whatever I said or did was going to poison our relationship. So in essence, because I had practiced it and I'd believed God to help me, I chose not to let my feelings affect what I said, even though I was saying how I felt.
So the first one was that you had those boundaries in what you were saying. So how do you do that? Because the truth is, you find out, and we've experienced this before, maybe earlier in our marriage, and you find that we still have that now when people come to us, and you find that it's the things, it's not what happened they focus on now, but what they've said to each other, because words hurt each other. So why didn't you hurt me with words? Because you were upset, but you still didn't hurt me.
Well, I've learned by experience that doesn't do any good to the marriage. So this is one of the things that we say to people, that you need to know why you're doing things. What's the reason why I didn't say that? Because I've learned that if I say the wrong words or do the wrong things, it's going to take our marriage back. It's going to upset it. It's not like we always say, good marriage doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. So in making it happen is you disciplining yourself and asking God to help you to hold on to the good principles that you've been taught.
So because you did not say hurtful words, what happened was that it didn't affect the relationship. We were fine. Yeah, and that just shows that if we're having conflicts and we have hurtful words, it sets us back. It hurts the relationship. We cannot fellowship together. We cannot have fun together because it's hurts us. It takes us time. And one of the things I think you also, or no, I know you did yesterday, which actually kind of I noticed, was that when we got home, you were talking and acting as if nothing happened. You were talking as if nothing happened. And why did you do that?
Because I chose to not let my feelings be on the driver's seat of my actions.
So you were actually not, it wasn't automatic?
No. It was, I was still feeling upset.
Yeah.
But I chose, because a lot of times what we do in our relationship is this. We allow what we're feeling at that time to determine our actions to each other. So we've practiced this over the years because we know it's good for us, it's good for our relationship. So I allowed my actions to override what I was feeling. And all the time, what I found out by experience is your feelings actually follow suit, and then things will be okay. It's not like you're sweeping things under the carpet. You can still talk about that, but you talk about it in a more civil and practical way, rather than in a damaging way to your relationship.
And one thing that was really beautiful to me was that even though I was thinking, it's part of that we've done this over the years. I was thinking when we get home, I'll still get a cold shoulder and I'll have to hug you and then try and explain, and then there will still be tension and all that. But that wasn't there. You were asking me what do you want to eat, and you were saying, okay, I want to do this, and you were really, it was beautiful. It was really wonderful to see. I know that's a wisdom of God, but it's still a blessing to me. It was a massive blessing to me to see that we could put the tension aside, we could put the disagreement aside, we could put whatever happened aside, and we could still, now it doesn't mean, like you said, we're not sweeping under the carpet, we're just saying we're not allowing it to hurt or damage. So it was good. I was happy. It was, if you want, I can put it like this, it was beautiful. I saw a beautiful wife, and that's wonderful because it was pleasant. I enjoyed it.
The thing is, I need to say this, we didn't get here overnight. It's about practicing how you manage your conflict, because the truth is we will all have conflicts. One of the things that I was thinking about this morning is the scripture that says, the Bible verse that says, he will keep you in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him, that God will keep us in peace. And that's one of the things I always constantly remind myself of. There's no perfect relationship, there's no perfect situation, but the peace of God will help us to manage the storm that is going on around us. And that is one of the good things. So in essence, tell us, what have you been feeling throughout this lockdown? How have you been managing? What do you, if you need help, you can ask as well through the comments. You can subscribe to them. You know what? We are in this together.
Yeah. And I think it's wonderful to see that we're sharing with you here what has helped us during the lockdown. We're sharing with you what helps us every day. The wisdom of God that we've chosen to just learn and see and apply in our relationship. Because Bible talks about hurtful words. Hurtful words damage everything. But when we say kind words, it helps us. So like us, subscribe, share this, and let us know, have your comments, and let us also know, like my wife shared with you, what is it that has helped you, or what is it you're struggling with, and hope to see you soon. God bless.